Let's start with a close-up of how to thread a needle. You'll put your thread through the eye of the needle, pull it through, and then even up the ends of your thread. Now with the real needle, find the eye. When you're pushing your thread through the eye, if your fingers are too far away from the end of the thread, it's too wiggly. So pinch the very end of the thread, just a little bit of showing. Pinch and squeeze through the eye of the needle. Pull your thread through. Find the other end, hold both ends in one hand, and then pull your needle. For tying a knot, with the ends even, you're going to take 2 fingers, wrap the yarn around your fingers. I use my thumb to hold it in place, and cross over. Separate your 2 fingers a little bit, and then place the yarn through the 2 fingers and through the hole that is made. Let's do it one more time. Wrap the yarn around the 2 fingers, hold it in place with your thumb, open your 2 fingers up slightly, there's a little hole there now, and put the yarn in between the 2 fingers and through the hole. And there's your knot. The needle and thread that you're using is even smaller, but the process is the same. Thread your needle, even up the ends, pick up the ends, wrap the ends around your 2 fingers, hold it in place with your thumb, push the ends through the hole that your 2 fingers make. To begin sewing, I push the needle up from the bottom and pull all the way through till the knot stops it. And I do the same motion over again, starting at the bottom and pushing up through the top. You can see it goes around the edge of the fabric. This is called the whip stitch or overstitch. I like to call it the overstitch because it goes over and over and over again. The same motion, pushing from the bottom to the top, bottom to the top. Once your thread left is just about the length of your needle or a little longer, you are ready to tie a knot. So I go in from the bottom piece of fabric, but not the top piece. And then I need to cut the needle off. Don't cut near the fabric. You want to cut right by the needle so that your thread is long enough so you can tie a knot. Now this knot is different. This is like if you were tying a knot in your shoelaces, where you cross the thread and put one thread through the middle. Cross the thread and one through the middle. You can trim off some of the extra thread, and that is great start for your pillow. Once you know what your design's going to be, draw it on your white circle with a pencil first. I like to outline my design with a Sharpie. Then color in using some colored Sharpies. Once your design is complete, you are done for today. You can write your name on a piece of tape and stick it to the back of your pillow. Today you're going to finish sewing your pillow. When you have about a 3-inch or 3-finger opening left, it's probably ready to start stuffing. So get a nice handful of stuffing, break some off, gently put it in, little bits at a time. You don't want to overstuff it. Kind of close it with your hands, make sure it closes okay and none of the cotton is falling out. Now you might notice I didn't cut my thread off when I was ready to stuff. I just left the needle in, left the thread in, so I can continue stuffing or continue sewing. I'm just pinching it and trying to keep it closed and try to keep the stuffing from falling out as I'm sewing it closed. Now I'm ready to tie my knot. I'm going to put the needle through just the top piece of felt. I'm going to cut the thread all the way where the needle is because I want to leave 2 nice long pieces of string for me to tie my knot with. Remember, this is the shoelace knot. Again, always at the end of sewing, we tie the shoelace knot. Do it 2 or 3 times. Trim the extra strings, and you're done.